Hi, I'm Valery Molone, leadership coach and motivational speaker. I help my client how to become emotionally and financially independent. In today's episode, I am going to talk about how to find your passion. I've been getting asked this question a million times. People ask me, how can I find my passion? And if you've been seeing my previous video, and I thank you for watching, is that I always say passion is not something that you've lost that you have to find. Okay, it's not like a treasure you have to go look for passion. But in this episode, I am going to give you guys 3 strategies, and I seems to be like 3 strategies is my favorite number, but I make it easy on you guys, so I don't want to give you guys a million things to get overwhelmed. But the 3 things that you have to understand when you're looking for your passion, when you want to find your passion. And here to go. It's very simple. And you can't ask a better person than me. I don't want to praise myself, but it's not in a good way, because I've been through a lot of obstacles in my life. I've been through tons of job in my life, from lack of not having education, growing up without family, being a single mother, not have any credential to do anything. So I have done every job you can think of. And for you to ask me, how can I find my passion? I could say to you confidently that you're asking the right person. So strategy number 1, this is how you find your passion, is to always take responsibility for your actions. Now that's how maybe really harsh, but in life, when we make a decision, we are responsible for that decision. Now you can sit there and say, it's my mother's fault, it's my father's fault, I was young when they got divorced, I was abused when I was a child, my teenager life was no good, my father wasn't. You can make a million excuses not to do good in life. But in the end of the day, it's you, your life, your decision. If you want to accomplish something in your life, you will go above and beyond, and you will find a way to accomplish that. What's keeping you from not finding your passion is that you are blaming other people for your mistake. And the minute that you actually realize that, and the minute that you have to say to yourself that, I fucked up, it's my fault, I did it wrong, those stuff happened to me, it's in the past, now I'm here. Now I'm gonna make my decision to make my life better. And take responsibility for things that you have done in your life that did not work for you. And with that being said, it will become clear, what do you want to do in the future? There's going to be a lot of stuff that you're not going to like, which is, again, is a success to me, because you're going to eliminate things that you don't like. You're going to try things, you don't like it, there you go. That's a good thing. So you don't have to go after that, trying that again. But at least when you take responsibility for yourself and say, you know what? I wish I would have finished that school, got those certification, but I didn't. So at least now I'm going to take another approach and do something else. Versus blaming somebody else for you not finishing a school and getting the education that you needed. And I'm not saying education is everything, but let's just say for some people are. Or for the skill, if I couldn't have done that job. So take responsibility for yourself, for your mistakes, and realize that as a human, we always make mistakes. And we cannot blame other people anymore. If you want to succeed and find your passion and do something good for yourself and for others, is to take responsibility for your mistake, learn from it, move on, try different stuff, and you will find your passion. Strategy number 1. Strategy number 2. How many people you heard saying that to you? I'm one of them. I'm sure if you're looking at this video, if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you did watch other videos and you're trying to figure out what people are saying about this. And I'm saying the same thing. Why? Because I tested it. My strategy coming from testing on myself and on my clients. Try new things in life. Don't be stuck in your comfort zone. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't think that you're not going to try something because somebody's going to tell you, I told you so, you're not good enough. Please get that out of your head. If you want to find your passion, you need to try different stuff, even if you fail in it. And that's how you learn. I learned from my failures. I didn't learn from my wins. I did not. I literally learned everything that I know right now, everything that I'm teaching you right now is from every failure that I have been in my life. I never thought in a million years I would stand over here and tell you today that I'm glad I've been through those failures. Because most people have regret and I don't. Maybe I needed that. Maybe I needed to fail so many times in life to learn what I learn now and do what I do that I love because of that. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to try new stuff. Don't worry about people's opinion, what they think of you. To find your passion, go out there. Mingle with new people. Try to do something that you are so uncomfortable doing it. And make yourself uncomfortable. Get yourself uncomfortable. Go out there. If you're not getting good at speaking on the phone, pick up the phone and call people and talk to them and practice and let them make fun of you. Because when you achieve your passion, those people, nobody. They're just one of those people that always have nothing but time to talk. So if you're uncomfortable talking to a girl or to a boy to go on a date, go try yourself. If you are trying to go look for another job and you don't have the skill, go try it. Go to that interview. Don't get that job. You'll be amazed how much you're going to learn from going there. Just the other person talking to you, you will learn a lot. You may not get the job, but you will learn a lot. Here's a little story about that. I went to interview one time. There was a job that I had to make phone calls. Now, keep in mind that I came from a country that I couldn't speak English. I had a very thick accent at the time. You couldn't understand what I was saying. You can still, but and I couldn't really read that well at the time. And the call was to make a sale, but they had a script, and I had to read the script on the phone, not making my own words. See, what I'm talking to you is raw. I don't read the script. I don't believe in that. So what happened was that the interview was that read the script for me, and I literally froze. Like, what do you would say in that point? It's not like they're asking you a question that you can manipulate the conversation, you know, or talking about your resume. No, literally they put the paper in front of you and it says, okay, go ahead, read, so we can see your ability, that if you can sell or not. And I froze. And I said, I'm going to walk my way out now, knowing that I'm not going to get the job. And obviously I didn't get the job. But here's what I learned. I learned that, you know what? Maybe you should start reading out loud. Maybe you should start just simply reading to learn how to read better. And that's what I learned from that interview. So you see, it was small, but I learned something. I put myself out there. I embarrassed myself. First of all, I didn't know they were doing that. But let's just say, now I look back, I embarrassed myself in front of the person that interviewed me. I haven't seen that person. I probably will never see him again. But I learned a valuable lesson. And that was to start doing something about that I was not good at. So, and I can give you a million reasons in my life, that things like that I've done in my life. And it took me 25 years to achieve what I want today. So don't be afraid to try new things. Get out of your comfort zone. Nobody cares. Trust me. Don't care about people, what they think of you, because it's your life. You're gonna live in it. You're gonna live with the consequences, not them. Talk is easy, but you're gonna live to it. So that's strategy number 2. Strategy number 3. And please, 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 don't go after your passion because of the money. And I know today, in today's society, a lot of young girls, if you're young, watching me, don't do it for the money. I know that you right now not making a lot of money. And I know you see on social media so many people coming out and flashing their money and their cars and their girls and all of that to show you that how easy it is to make money. If it was that easy, everybody would have done it. And believe it or not, maybe you are talented. Maybe you're talented so much that you will get that job and make that money. But please, passion is not about the money. There's a lot of people out there that are making tons of money. But trust me, they're not happy. They're not happy. They created that lifestyle for themselves that they have to spend a certain amount of money now that they have to make that money, but they're really not happy. An example of that is, look at all the people on TV that they're like so successful, but they committed suicide with all that money. And me and you, we sit and watch, we be like, are you crazy? If I had that money, can you know what I would have done? So understand, passion is not about money. Passion is about you, who you are, what you love, what you're going to be comfortable. I always tell my clients, my kids, your job is home away from home. No matter how successful you are, you have to put at least 4 hours, 8 hours, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is. You can't stay home and make money. You can't stay home and find your passion. You have to work. And work is home away from home. A lot of people spend more time at work than they do at home. So why not go after something that you love, that when you go to work, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like something that you love, that you get up in the morning, that you don't mind going. You're going to have your moments. You're going to have your moments, no matter what kind of job you have. Even if you love your job. Listen, I love what I do. But there is a time that I'm like, you know what? I wish I didn't have to make this video. Or I wish I didn't have to do that webinar. Or I wish I didn't have to go do that class. Once in a while, I have my moments. We're human. We're not robots. But overall, I love what I do. Now, before I started my coaching business, I had restaurants, and I've tried a lot of other businesses, which I was very successful. When it comes to money, I was very successful. I always made money, especially on my restaurants, and I had that for a while. And I used to make a lot of money. I used to make that much money that I didn't know how much money I was making. I was working a lot. I was working really hard, but then I wasn't happy. I was really not happy. It got to the point that I used to go and I used to just like robotically do what I needed to do and train people and had that puss on my face, and I was like, okay, it's a job. And then when I realized, and I said to myself, you need to stop. You need to stop, go somewhere, get a job that you love. And I always wanted to help people. I always wanted to share my experience, my life story with you to make your life better. I always wanted to do that. And it took me 25 years to find my passion. Apply these 3 strategies. Strategy number 1, take responsibility. Strategy number 2, try new stuff. Go out there, try new stuff. Strategy number 3, do not do it for money. Do it for yourself, for your happiness, for your comfortability, for your identity, and for your family. So whatever makes you comfortable, go with that. And that's how you find your passion. And that's who you are, and nobody can change that for you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you think this video is helping you or someone else, please do share the video, leave a comment, and like the video. Till next time, have a great day.